The concept of probability is something very important in scientific humanism, on modern physics also, or in modern science also. It is very easily understood in the following example. If you play with the dice for a ladder and a snake game, you throw the dice has 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the 6 faces are there. Now, when you throw the dice, if you want to have only one attack, one is required to begin a game. In fact, in ladder and snake game, to begin, you must have the first one is 1. If you throw this one, the probability that 1 will appear on the top is 1 over 6. If you do it twice, the probability that you will get 1 on the top twice consecutively is 1 over 6 times 1 over 6. That will be 1 over 36. Another example for probability is these days the meteorological department tells us that the precipitation today will be 60% around 6 o'clock, which means the probability of rain coming down is about 60% around 6 o'clock. It may come or it may not come, but it is more likely to come because it's about 60%. On the other hand, we can take the other extreme. Tomorrow you can travel by walk or by bicycle because the precipitation or the probability of rain throughout tomorrow is going to be less than 5%, means rain is not going to be there. We can just jolly will take a bike and keep riding for hours together. Let's take another realistic example. A football game between Ronaldo's team and another team, some unknown team, or it's a newly coming up team. You could imagine in a team there are, let us say, 10 players in each team in football game. Among one of them is Ronaldo. In the opposite team also there are 10 players and there are some not so well known players. Let us say they begin. Then, as you know, Ronaldo is a champion. He is a mesmerizing football player. Then he will be able to dodge all the 10 people, all the 9 people, and kick the ball towards the goalkeeper, who may slip. Sometime he may catch it. Out of 10 balls that Ronaldo kicks, mostly 6 to 7 of them will go through the goal. He will win it. Remember, in this game, even though Ronaldo is a key player, there are other 9 players supporting Ronaldo in his team. In a similar fashion, in another team, 10 other people are opposing his team. This is one example, easy example. In this particular example, most likely Ronaldo will win the game. There is a very, very rare chance that his team will fail. Let us go to the next step. Suppose there is a game, international game, where Ronaldo is on one side, Messi is the other side. Both are seasoned players. You have 9 people supporting Ronaldo, 10 people, another 9 people supporting Messi. Now, let us imagine that we begin the game and we watch the game. The game will be a very, very big thrill because both of them are champion players who could just make the whole game spellbinding. We don't know who will kick the ball, who will win it. Then what would usually happen? It has happened many times. I'm not just giving a tale story. It has happened. In some games, Ronaldo team will win with just one goal more. In another one, by Ronaldo team will get or will just win over Messi's team by another one. There is a narrow escape, narrow victory in both cases because both of them are very seasoned, talented players. This is a very classic example where the teamwork plus the individual's talent both put together make a decisive victory on this side or other side. Here also, there is some degree of luck because both of them are very good players and they are on the same ground. Within a limited time, only one of them has to win. Only one team has to win. Sometime there will be a draw. Occasionally, either Ronaldo wins, on some other occasion, Messi team wins. This is how our life game is played. It's a product of inherent tilt. If I am successful, my success has been determined by 4 factors. My inherent qualities, which I have got from my parents. Then I have acquired certain qualities. Then my friends, my relations, my brothers, sisters, they have supported me with the finance and encouragement. This is the third factor. The fourth factor is certain unknown, unseeable feature, which we say is a luck. It's a product of 4 independent factors. Sometimes a small factor, so-called luck, takes even ordinary people to a great height. In another occasion, the bad luck takes even a very deserving people to a low level. They miss the opportunity of becoming famous. I can give 2 examples or 4 examples to show how luck blindly favors fools sometimes and sometimes it blindly ignores really talented people. The first classic example for me is the wife of Lalu Prasad, who was a chief minister in Bihar for some time ago. What happened? He was jailed for some crime, some bribing, everything, and he was put in jail. Before he left his office as a chief minister, he nominated him or he made his party to elect his wife, who was a simple, ordinary, quiet home caretaker or a homemaker of the family. She became the chief minister. This is one of the blindest luck I could always see. Another example of another blind luck is in India again, one Mr. Devagowda was one of the important politicians. He had no major role in the local politics or in the national politics, but as a compromise, he was called upon to become the Prime Minister of India for some time. He did become, and he was there as a Prime Minister only for a short time. These are 2 classic examples of very good luck, unexpected luck. None of them would have ever dreamt in their lifetime. And there was no astrologer, nobody would have told them also. I give another 2 examples of very bad luck. The Rosalind, a very fine genetic scientist who did a lot of work on DNA structure. She almost finished and she would have got the Nobel Prize, shared with Watson Crick and others. Only thing is she died few years ago before the announcement. Because of sheer death, she missed it. She missed the very good opportunity of sharing a Nobel Prize and becoming very famous. Another very sad example is Subhash Chandra Bose is another very good example. Subhash Chandra Bose was a very capable leader, he was able to inspire a large number of heroic soldiers to raise arms against the colonial rule. He had an army collected throughout India, and he was about to make a sustained fight against British Empire. Unfortunately, he had a uh, he had a plane accident and he died around August 1945, very close to the Indian independence. Unfortunate, he was very unlucky and unfortunate. Otherwise, he could have seen a liberated India and independent India for which he lived and died. To be successful in life, to be famous in your career, you need 5 factors. One, the intrinsic capability in you. This you can say it. Let us assume that it comes exclusively from your parents, where you have no role at all. You cannot choose your parents. Because of my parents, I have certain advantages in me and certain disadvantage, because I have inherited everything only from my parents or by my grandparents, everything. In all this one, my limitation, my influence is nothing. Next point, I have grown in certain family. All through these years, I have learned a lot from others, from my parents, from my relations, from my school teachers, college teachers, professors, and the people with whom I have worked. All these people have given certain input, little or more, in different fashion, in different time, in different proportion. Remember, when I said different proportion, one single line of poetry, one single word, sentence of aphorism could have inspired me to a very large extent. This has happened to me, I know very well. What I am trying to say, it is something I have obtained a lot from the society. All put together is a second factor. Let me put as a second bunch, second packet. The second one is acquired qualities. The third one is the support from my physical, financial, influential support from my friends or the people whom I have acquired during my career. All this play another very important role. Fourth one is something totally unknown. This is something which comes all of a sudden. This is, we may say, luck or bad luck, or good fortune or bad fortune. This is something unpredictable, unexpected. It can take you to a very great height, or it can pull you to a very low level, over which again we have no control. Now, all these 4 independent factors, you must take the success, popularity, the impact of a person in a society. If you take it as the end result, it is the product of all these 4 factors in different proportion. This proportion is not the same. It depends on individual to individual. I've given an example of Lalu Prasad Topi's wife and Devagowda. That is for sheer good luck. And sheer bad luck is Rosalind Franklin and Subhash Chandra Bose. So far, I've given examples for some people who are really talented but missed the opportunity, and those who are totally undeserving but they became so famous and so lucky. I've given few examples, and I must cite at least 2 examples where people have, by sheer dint of merit, they have come up. They had all the advantages of being born in a good family, acquired a lot of talent, family support and system support, and good luck also, and they have become important, famous, major contributor to society. One such example is Jawaharlal Nehru and his daughter Indira Gandhi. They were both very important prime ministers of India. Another example who could have shot into fame and became so important but spoiled somewhere in the middle is Jacqueline, wife of Kennedy. She missed an opportunity to become a very respected woman. Same way, the Prince Diana also could have become a very respected person, but she died in disgrace. I can give example of few really talented people who have got all the four qualities not properly aligned, but they managed to stand and fight and acquire great importance. Not only that, they made a great impact on the world. First classic example is Abraham Lincoln. He was a woodcutter and he had come from Lager Habin to White House of America, and he was the perhaps most important, most respected American. Next follows Barack Obama. He has got all the four qualities. Same way in the modern technology, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all these have come from somewhere, but they had talent, technical skill, hard work, and they had the vision to build an empire and make themselves real major contributors to the world of technology.